Guys, as you can see, I'm just opening, and again I like playing with this and raising the windows using my key fob and also locking the car. Now guys, this happens to be my favorite car director. This happens to be my favorite mid-size SUV as we are talking now, and I'm going to give you reasons as to why. I'm talking about the BMW X1 S-Drive. This is the front wheel drive. And by the way, as big as the car looks, it only has 1500cc. This car can give you up to 17 kilometers per liter, which many of the mid-size SUVs cannot do. Are we together? It comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission and it is turbo charged. The petrol, but it's turbo charged. So it has power. Look at that beauty, and that's what I'm going to do today. Now, the price range of this car is also very friendly compared to other mid-size SUVs. Considering this is a Germany machine, and you see Germany is where best craftsmanship of cars is, best performance comes from. So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take you for a tour, and I'll explain to you exactly why the BMW S-Drive happens to be the best car. Okay, now allow me to take you for a tour, then I'll tell you a crazy offer about this car. You see, now basically that's how the car looks. It looks good, and you see over time the Germans have also tried to make their grills very big, as you can see, very imposing on the road. They look good, and the lights here, they are all LED. There are no bulbs here. LED, xenon lights and DRLs there. Very nice. The DRL is here. Of course, look at the fog lights intact. And the Germans, when it comes to safety, they don't joke with their safety. I'm talking about parking sensors. I think in total there are 12. If I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the front bumper, and at the rear bumper, there are also 6 parking sensors. That clearly tells you when it comes to safety of this car, before you knock something, to avoid those minor scratches, you are already catered for. And this is an S-Drive, meaning is FWD, front wheel drive. Whenever you see an I, that is petrol. When you see a D, that is diesel. Okay. Now, still on the some of the features, this is how the key looks. When you buy, I'll give you 2 of them. Now, you can still open your tail boot using the key, just the way I've done. And it gives you space, a very good space, as you can see. Beautiful space. But there's also more storage here. As you can see down here, still there is quite some good storage there that you can put your stuffs. And still there's some 12-volt power output here, whereby if you're outside on a picnic, you can still charge your laptop using that thing. These buttons, I know you're wondering what they are for. This one, if you press them, they can lower those seats if you want to create a bigger cargo, or if you cargo space or boot space. Okay, so basically for practicality, I have 0 complaints considering the price of this car. The other day I was explaining to people what these things mean. Yeah, director, if you can come closer here. So this one can lock your boot, but if you press this one, it will lock the boot and also lock the cars, just in case you didn't know. Okay, so that's how we close. Beautiful. Or you can still choose to close from here. So on the side profile, if you look at the side profile, the car is yani simplicity at its best. I like the fact that this is a white. There is some 3-tone colors I've seen here. There is a silver roof lining here. There's a silver continuous line down there. There's also black, white. So I like how BMW have tried to play with the colors on this car. It looks good. Remember, this is not white. This is pearl white. Okay, let me switch over those indicators. Okay, now when we get into the interior, I'll also show you the type of technology that this car comes with. Okay, and I've told you, for those people who are afraid of, oh, I don't want to buy a Guzzler, this is not a Guzzler. I've given you the numbers where this car can give you up to 17 kilometers per liter. Those are not small numbers as far as big cars are concerned. Those are small numbers. They are not small numbers, I mean. And I've told you it's only 1500cc. Okay, so usiwe now, don't be worried about fuel. Okay, now on the side mirror, it also comes with the blind spot assist. If somebody wants to overtake you on the other side, it will blink. That's why you see the side mirror is split into 2. Okay, this they do come standard with 18-inch alloys for this car. I think they look very, very nice. These are original from BMW. Very, very nice. So 18-inch to 2550, 18-inch alloys. That is very, very nice. And the same applies even at the rear, on the rear wheels. Okay. So basically that is the exterior part of it. It looks very nice, very presentable. Something I never talked about. I also like the fact that the black two-tone continues up to the front grille. It looks good. This is where the towing part is. If you want, maybe you are stuck, you want to be towed down, or you want to help your friends, you can also use that place. So basically that is the exterior. Okay, now let's talk about the interior of this car briefly. Okay, now at the back here, when you access it, let's look at the legroom. Remember, the seats are on their standard position. The legroom here is massive. It's okay. I can't complain. Very comfortable. Headroom is also very good. Legroom perfect. Okay. Let me access the other bit. Okay. For the center passenger, it's also very comfortable. No problem. Okay. Then we also have an armrest here. Okay, which also has some cup holders for your drinks and so on. Okay, but if you are three of you, then we don't have to use this. We also have isofix here for those people who have kids. They can fit in their seats and so on. We also have the AC vents and the 12-volt here, okay, which is necessary when it comes to charging your devices. On the seats here, we also have some more storage racks here where you can put your newspaper or some stuff there. But if you look at the quality of the door, the quality of the door is good. Director, the quality of the door here, it's very nice. You can see it is leather, and there are some good stitches here. Nice speakers here, nice storage here, beautiful handles, some chrome finish here. Perfect. No worries about that. It just looks good. So the aesthetic value there, it is just perfect. So for practicality, you've seen at the back, there is more space for you to use. Okay. Now let's get to the cockpit now. If you look at the door, here we have the basic controls, which you would expect every car to have. When you come here, the light controls, most of the Germany cars, they have their light controls on this part. The steering wheel, this is how it looks. Let me switch off the car, switch on the car. So this is the key. I power on these wheels just once like that. Yeah, let me turn the steering wheel now. Come show them the steering wheel. So it has some controls here, very, very simple to understand. Okay, or your wiper controls are here, your indicators are here. If you're going left, right, you can use this. Okay, it's as simple as that. Then the gear lever, look at that gear lever, very futuristic. As I show you the gear lever, I also want to show you the what, the camera, how clear the camera is. Look at that, HD, very, very, very clear. You see, HD. Okay, now this is the gear lever. Parking, it's very easy. If you want to engage the gear, you just unlock, then you push back if it's drive, front if it's neutral, and so on. Okay, now if you want to drive maybe on manual mode, now that's the time you can engage M. Now you can be putting plus or negative. Okay, now this is the menu, the menu control. Okay, if you put media, it will take you to media. Of course, we'll have to change the language there. That is the menu. Okay, so you can use this to control the volume and everything. So the center console, this one, is controlled by this knob here. Okay, now if you want to go very fast, you can put this car on sport mode. The button is there. Okay, if you want to save fuel, then you can use Eco Pro. Then if you want to engage the parking sensors on, you just use that button, then you're good to go. The traction control is there, which you can use. Parking brake from 2018 upwards, of course, most of the parking brakes are here. Now, you look at the center console here, the climate controls, dual for both passengers, okay? Very, very, very nice. And then we have the LCD screen there. Perfect, okay? Very nice. Now, if you look at these seats, the seats are nice because they are mixture. You can show them this side. It's a mixture of leather and fabric. Yeah, it's a mixture of leather and fabric, and I like the fact that the stitching looks good, and these stitches are also at the center console there. So it looks very, 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 very nice. You see, perfecto. So now, it's a high time I also give you the price of this beautiful car. Okay, give you the price of this beautiful car. Now, for this beautiful car, let me switch it off first. Elsewhere, people might be selling this car almost at 3.94 million, but this is an offer we are giving out. If you come with a cash deal of 3.5, I'll give you this car, or a deposit of at least 1.7. Then we can agree you can pay within 2 years. Okay, then you'll be able to own yourself a very big car on a budget, and it is fuel friendly. This one I can tell you for a fact. I know we have so many cars within the mid-size SUVs. We have the Foresters, we have the CX-5, the Harriers, so many, all those. But definitely for me, if you want class, if you want the premium materials, if you want safety, if you want fuel efficiency, if you want which other words, status, I'll definitely advise you to go for the BMW X1. This is the S drive. We also have the X drive, which is 4-wheel, but this is the S drive front wheel drive. So for 3.5 million, that's a very good deal on this machine. So if you're outside there, you need this car, please, you know what to do. My number is down there. Give me a call as quickly as possible. Come when these Christmas offers are still on. Get yourself a very, very good car. If you haven't subscribed, also I can ask you, consider subscribing so that whenever we post such videos, you are among the first people to watch. Till the next one, guys, all I can say is Bella, ciao.